first question. Okay, we have a eager participant over there. Could you please hand this microphone to him over there? Please pass it. Thank you. So tell us, what do you think about this?
Well, first of all, good morning everyone. How important is the use of technology in our classroom nowadays? For me, the most important factor is that technology gives the opportunity to enhance the interaction with your classmates and also instructors by encouraging collaboration, because as we know, collaboration learning is very important nowadays. Also, integrating technology into the classroom is an effective way. Why? Because it connects with the students of all learning styles. We have to take into account that multiple intelligence and learning styles is different, no? Okay? So the teacher role is to give students the chance to discover the process learning by themselves by using some tools that use, no?
Yes, thank you very much for your participation. It is true, we shouldn't depend a lot on technology though. It's just another tool that we can implement in class, right? Consider learning styles, consider students' needs, consider our context, where we work, what we have available, you know? That's what I said, we need to be very creative about it, okay? Good, thank you very much. Another volunteer to share any of the questions over here? Yes. There we go.
Okay, good morning college, good morning teacher. I think that it's important that technology for teaching nowadays, because the students are happy to work with audiovisual methodology. For example, in my experience last year, I have a new classroom of English, only for English, and the students were very happy because we have the internet, we have the YouTube, and I can work with every techniques using the technology, and they were very happy. They were not boring because before we were working with books, with pictures, but with technology it's very different.
Yes, thank you very much. And I'm glad that you had that opportunity, you know, to work with your students with technology. Great, great. To have a combination, a variety, you know. It is also, books are also important, the board is also important, but if you keep a variety in the classroom of different tools and techniques, then your students will appreciate it and you will feel more motivated because your students will have the same feeling as well. All right, anybody else before we move on? Somebody would like to add anything? Okay. Here you go. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. In my opinion, it's very important the technology now because it's a good way to give some tools to the students to create something new in their own. But for me, the most important is how to give the technology, but with responsibility. Because the problem maybe with the technology now is students can take answer very fast in this way. Maybe you have a good activity and pass this to a boring activity. For an answer, no decision, no? Maybe that's the only problem with the technology. No.
Yeah. One of the issues that we might have when dealing with technology. Yeah, it is true. And our role as a teacher, you know, we're not there to punish or to award different behaviors. We're there to monitor, to help, to guide, to motivate students, you know? So whenever you're using technology, or if you're asking your students to use their cell phones, it's okay. In the past, maybe you're like, oh, cell phones, no, or you would, you know, punish, why are you using your cell phone, or whatever. But nowadays, we need to set the rules, the game rules, from the very beginning, and we need to be very consistent about it, you know. If you let one student break the rule, you know, then the rest will follow. So we need to be very careful about it as well, okay? Okay, thanks for your participation. Let's continue. So what is BYOD? Okay, this is very actually very modern, let's say, approach, okay? Some of you might disagree, some of you might agree, some of you might think that it's impossible, but again, let's get creative. How many of you have a smartphone right now? Smartphone. Okay, most of you. Great. And your students, do they have smartphones as well? Probably, yes. Good. So yeah, BYOD is bring your own device. That's the meaning for that. Bring your own device. Right now, for example, luckily, I have a cell phone, I have a tablet here that we're going to use today, okay? These are the kind of devices that we can use in class, okay? So bring your own device. That's one option, for students when they have their own devices. The other option is asking your institution to provide you with some devices, either in the laboratory, or in the classroom, okay? Why encourage the use of this technology, of these tools in class? I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why we should include this in class. First of all, it keeps students engaged because it's new and it's different, They would like it when you bring something new. They like it when you bring something new to class. Whatever it is, if it's a flashcard, a video, a song, or technology, they will appreciate that. It allows us to gather data on our students quickly, easily, and often. Most of these tools, these apps, they allow you to get immediate data from your students and even assess students at that moment, It allows us to assess our students in a low-stake environment. They don't feel that they're being assessed. It's not like the traditional exam. It's an activity that you may consider for evaluation, perhaps, but in a more relaxing way, and that's key when dealing with exams or evaluation. Smartphones are a teaching technology that we don't have to write a grant for because it's here. It has been here for many years, but nowadays it's a must. We have to take advantage of this, in a way. And finally, we can give them a powerful study tool and they never leave home without it, I heard in a conference some month ago about coaching and innovating techniques that Twitter is like a university because you can find a lot of information there, and not a Google. Like even Google is like now old-fashioned. Like in the video yesterday, the girl thought that Facebook was for old people. So like Twitter and new apps are more current, and you can learn from that. It's how you use it, how you implement it in class. That's the key factor. All right. Oh, and navigating an app builds technical language skills. Just like when you play video games, you're also developing skills. Also, when you're navigating apps, you also are working, you're improving your skills. And most importantly, it is fun. It's fun to work with technology for you and for students as well, right? Good. Now, that was part of the introduction, the theory, blah, blah. Now we're gonna get into action. We're gonna use these techniques. Fingers crossed that they work properly. And for this part, I'm gonna be sharing with you some of the apps, websites that you could apply in your classroom. So I'm gonna ask some volunteers every now and then, and that's what we're gonna show you how to use it there. Okay? The first one is Nearpod. What are some of the features of Nearpod? It imports PowerPoints, quizzes, polls, drawings, PDF. It's like all of it, everything is integrated on one site. Okay? How can we use all-in-one presentation, play, assessment tool, a review guide, a syllabus presentation quiz, or even a group assessment? Let's see.
Introducing Nearpod, an award-winning EdTech tool trusted by millions of teachers and used by tens of thousands of schools and districts. Nearpod is a platform that easily allows teachers to create, download, and teach interactive lessons across all student devices, including Chromebooks, iPads, iPhones, and Android devices, and works on any operating system or browser. Nearpod works seamlessly with Google Classroom and integrates with learning management systems like Canvas and Schoology. Teachers can easily upload their existing PowerPoints, PDFs, Google Slides, and Sways and convert them into interactive Nearpod lessons by including engaging activities like quizzes, polls, draw-ins, open-ended questions, fill-in-the-blanks, and 3D objects. And with Nearpod VR, teachers can take their students on a virtual field trip anywhere in the world. Nearpod VR works on any device with or without headsets. Imagine taking students to the Taj Mahal, the Pyramids of Giza, the Washington Monument, or the Great Wall of China, all from the comfort of your classroom. Teachers launch a live lesson, students enter a lesson code, and the lesson is synced to all student devices. Teachers can also launch student-paced lessons, which allows students to complete a lesson on their own time wherever they are. Teachers get real-time feedback on student understanding and can access post-lesson reports to assess individual and class performance. Nearpod also has a library of thousands of ready-to-teach, standards-aligned K-12 lessons across all subjects, from a curated list of distinguished publishers and authors, including Common Sense Education, Time for Kids, Learn Zillion, ReadWorks, Education.com, and expert K-12 teachers from our Nearpod Authors Program.
Alright, so that was a video for introducing what Nearpod is, okay? This is the website, alright? Here, you access through the website, and let's take a look at how this works. This is experience from a teacher, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been teaching for 35 years. Just the technology in the last 2 or 3 years has been. I've been teaching for 35 years. Just the technology in the last 2 or 3 years I think has just dramatically changed how we teach. Nearpod is so different from like a PowerPoint presentation. I would have a lot of old PowerPoint presentations and it was good. Okay, but with Nearpod, I can have my kids sit in a circle, and I have eye contact with each one. I have a relationship with each kid. It's a group setting, it's a discussion setting, and the kids are interacting. They're actually drawing things, they're actually writing things down, thinking, they're typing things out. I can see exactly what the kids see, I can see exactly what they understand and what they don't understand, so I can assess right where they are. So much of what is done is lecture. And I see teachers who are fantastic lecturers, and I know the transition into Nearpod would just be easy for them to do. The experience with Nearpod has been fantastic. It has been probably one of the apps that I have used the most. Nearpod, definitely. Absolutely. It's one of the best ways to deliver information.
All right. Now here, I'm gonna need 3 volunteers. 1 student's gonna be here at the computer so we can project what we're gonna do, and 2 more here sitting face to face. So, can I have 3 volunteers who would like to participate? Okay, Miss. Okay, you can sit over here. Thank you. Another volunteer? Somebody else? Okay, Miss, please. Okay. You over here, and Miss, you in that laptop. Okay, so let's pretend that we are now in the computer lab, let's say, or in a classroom, or students are at home, you know? The beauty of this is that you can implement this anywhere. In classroom, in the computer lab, at home, everywhere you are. This is the website or the app, Nearpod. And here the student will have to enter a code. So this is for you, just hold on to it. And here, in a tablet, maybe also from the website, she will enter the code here. Wait for it. And Miss, in your case, you go to over there. Yes, the code. Click here. Yeah, it's there. Wait a minute. And as a teacher, I'm gonna use the website. Not yet. Just a second. And I'm gonna enter to my class in Nearpod to launch my activity. Okay. In this case, today we're dealing with children class. Okay, some kids, let's say. So I'm gonna enter here to my activity. And I'm gonna click in lunch as a teacher. You have two options: live sessions, like in the moment, or student pace at home, in the classroom, in the break, everywhere. I'm gonna choose a live session. And my app will give me a code. And that's the code that students have to enter to access my class. Okay, so it is private, so no other people cannot use it. Okay, the code is enter please, ELN, it's here, ELNIH, okay, ELNIH, let's see, let me help you out here. Here, let's do ELNIH, and then you click enter. Enter please. Alright, and then if it's live action, the student won't be able to navigate in my class because I'm in control of that class right now. Whatever I do, my students will be able to do it when I do it. Okay? So right now please enter your name there, enter a name or a nickname to enter my class. Okay? Yes? Yes, join please. Alright, and that's the class for today. So, alright guys, today we're going to talk about farm animals, sounds, and words. Do you like animals? Yeah. Have you ever been to a farm before? Yeah. What kind of animals do you find in a farm? Ooh, the cow. Good, what else? The pig, good job. So today we're going to take a look at that, alright? Let's see. The objective for today is learn about farm animals, recognize the sounds that animals make, and write an animals' names. Alright, let's do this. So, in a farm, maybe here, my favorite, no, I wouldn't say favorite, but brightest student, you can help me read, please. Could you read that? In a farm. Let's go meet them. Yes, very good. So, let's meet number one. Now, please, everybody, watch, listen to the audio. Play, click on play. Alright. It's a horse. What's that? Play again, play many times. Play many times. Alright. Good. What's that? Are you sure? I'm not really sure. Please, what's that? Draw an answer. I'll wait for your answer. You have 1 minute. Click in the image of the animals that makes the sound. Okay, please click in the image or circle, whatever it is the indication, and then send your answer. Clicking enviar, send. Click and then send. Click and then send. Very good. Let's see. Yes. I'm going to check now my students' answers. I have Mary here. Mary did horse. Good job. I also have Rosa. Yes, Rosa circled the horse. Very good. I have Betty. Good job. Very good. All of you were correct. Good job. Now let's continue. Yes, horses, they're really fun to ride. Have you ever ridden a horse in your life? Yes or no? Yes. When your kids, yeah, wow, nice, good, you're very adventurous. Alright, the next activity would be to write, to complete. Pick up a color of your own and trace the letters of the animal. Whatever color you want, either pencil or spray. You have 1 minute to do it. Go! Yeah, you choose whatever. That one, for example, the second one, and then you start coloring, and then you send me the homework. Yes, when you finish, please send it. Very good. Yes, oh yeah, like little dots. Very creative. Good job. All right. Finish, please send it to me. Here I can see Mary already did it. Very good, Mary. What about Rosa? Rosa also. He used orange. Good job, Rosa. Good job, Mary. Good job, Betty. Oh, Betty, you didn't finish. Betty, oh my God, Betty, what are you doing? That's okay, don't worry. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go back here. Yes, good, good. All right, good job. And then let's try another one. What's that? Please play, everybody. Click over there and play, 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 play. On the left, on the left. There you go. Good job. What's that? I want you to please select and tell me, what's that? Draw it. Okay. Circle the animal. So as a teacher, you're in control. Even if your students are taking some time or they didn't finish, you motivate them all the time and then you click next and the next slide will appear. You're always in control in this activity. Okay? Let's see. Mary finished. Good job, Mary. You circle the sheep. Let's see. Let's take a look at Mary's job. That's Mary's job. Good job. What about Rosa? Let's take a look at Rosa's job. Very good. Natalie. Good job. Very good. Thank you very much. And there are more animals and more activities to do. Thank you very much. You can leave it there. Class for the participation, please. Good job. Good job, everybody. So, nearby, there's another, for example, that I use in my writing class on how to do sequence writing. Okay? My students there, they get some hints and they have to write like some information, expressions. And they write, I usually give them like 1 minute, you know, because once I get used to it, it's faster. Like for example, today was day number 1. The ladies here, they did it very well. But my other friend over there needed some more time. So that's when you step in to help your students, you know. And little by little, they get used to this technology, to this application. All right? How was that? How was that? Did you like it? Yeah. It was interesting. Good. All right, let's continue. That was nearpod.com. Great. The second one is Socratic. Yeah, let's see. What's this? This is not as visual as Nearpod, but it's rather fast and also interactive. Socratic, it features polls, especially polls and quizzes. Okay, polls and quizzes. You can download PDF. You can download your students' result. Okay. You use it for poll quizzes, exit tickets, that is very popular in some schools. So in order to finish the day and go, you need to have an exit ticket before you leave, like an assignment. Midterm or quarter progress reports, and also feedback. It gives you feedback. Let's take a look at this.
Meet Socratic by Mastery Connect, your tool for fun and effective formative assessment. Socratic enables you to engage and assess students on any device and operating system during class. All the activities visualize student answers in real time and provides detailed reports for afterwards. Directly from your teacher dashboard, you can launch all types of assessments, start a quiz, do a quick question or polling activity, play a fun space race game, or do an out-of-the-door exit ticket. Quick questions are perfect for no-prep activities. As students respond, the teacher can see in real time what the students are thinking, have a discussion on the results, or ask more quick questions. It's your choice. You can create your own assessments or share assessments with your colleagues and other Socrative users around the world. If you'd like, you can tag it with a Common Core or state standard.
That was just a short view of what Socrative looks like. Now let's take a look at it. I need 3 more volunteers, please, to come here and enter the codes for the activity. Okay? 3 more volunteers, please. 2 here and 1 over there. Thank you very much. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Thank you. All right, 2 more, please. 2 more, 2 more. 1 more. Great job. There you go. Good. I'm accessing right now with the teacher's account, so I can display my class. Thank you very much. Right, so I access in my device as the teacher login, and then my students already are ready to enter the code, and they're eager. Teacher, tell us the code so we can start. I'm going to do a space race game or activity with a quiz. Word for quiz, okay. This number of teams, 2, auto sign rocket, and we start. Okay, please enter ICPNA as a code. ICPNA, E-C-P-N-A, ICPNA, and join. Enter your name, please. Students, enter your names. No nicknames, remember your names. See, I didn't know when I entered nicknames. No, names, first names. No Pepito, no. Okay, good. So let's start, please. It's a quiz about worldwide quiz with different things. Click on the correct answer. Don't worry, we're learning. We're learning. Help your partners. Help your peers. Come on, help them. You get immediate feedback. Oh, next. All right. Oh, this is so harsh. This is what we learned yesterday. Don't you remember? No, just kidding, actually. No. Good, now, next one. Alright, good job. As a teacher here, I see my students, how they're doing, their progress, okay? Good. Alright, and the last one. The world's largest ocean is it starts with a P. I can give you that hint. Starts with a P. Right. In the box, there you go. It's D without a D. You're ready number 5? Good. They're already there. Alright, good. And submit. You've completed the current activity, waiting for the next activity to begin. And here as a teacher, when I see that all my students have already finished, I click in finish, and then I see get reports, view chart to match. Alright? And as a teacher, I get the results here. I can export it in a PDF, in an Excel. I can show it to my students in the computer, or I can give individual or group feedback. Imagine doing this as a warm-up activity, as a little competition in groups, in pairs, or boys against girls could also work. You don't need a lot of devices. With 2 or 3, you can manage the class and have your students rotate and take turns. Good job. Thank you very much. Thank you. Could you please leave that over there? Claps for them. All right. Let's continue. The next one is seesaw. Seesaw is like you can upload photos, media, pictures, activities, video recording. This is good for pronunciation classes, for example. Demonstrate pronunciation skills. Let's take a look at this. Seesaw. Here are the students, for example, using. Okay. And I'm going to sign in here. Let me just show you what it looks like, okay? As a teacher, for example, I'm gonna access. Okay, this is my classroom. Here you have all my students. I have 5. Abraham Lincoln, Alexander Graham Bell, Leonardo da Vinci, Montessori, Curie. They're my students, yeah. They're from my... Here, for example, I uploaded a welcome sign for my students. They will be able to see it. And the activity that I posted for today was this. Classmate compliments.
Compliment your classmates in honor of Friendship Month. First, tap the Add button. Next, tap the Photo tool and take a selfie. Then, tap the Label tool, but don't write anything. Leave your device on your desk. Next, move around the classroom from desk to desk and use the Label tool to add 1 complimentary word to 10 classmates' selfies. Then, return to your desk when you're done. Last, tap the green check to add to your journal.
Okay, so this is the activity for my students to do. So what they do, they take out their devices, they enter the app, and then they have to scan the code for my class. In this case, they don't have, you can use a code, or you can just scan the code. Like, over the camera. Then, okay. And here I scan the code, and I have immediate access to my classroom, okay? So then I can see my teacher's activities, and then I can do the activity. Okay, I'm gonna do the activity right now. What was the instruction? Okay, I take a picture of myself, a selfie it said. Let's see, this one. Oh, no, the other way. Let's eliminate this one. Has to be, okay. I'm gonna take a picture of you instead. Alright. There you go. Smile, say cheese, kid. So the activity was to take a selfie and then leave the device on your desk, because you cannot write compliments about yourself. No, there will be too, full of yourself. You have to walk around the classroom, and other students will come and then, oh, this is Alexander's picture. He's a nice friend. He's very friendly. So I'm going to include here, friendly, and I write friendly. Okay, check. And then the idea is that your students will write some compliments about yourself, and then the teacher will have access to this, and you can share that out in the classroom. Or you can send also video recordings, okay? It's very interesting. It's like an online portfolio, because there you have a lot of activities that you can implement. And if you don't feel creative today, the system has like thousands of activities ready for you just to add in your class, and your students will do it. That's the beauty of the apps. Most of them you have a lot of activities already done for you, Great. Yes?
Are all of these free?
Yes, all of them are for free. No, all of them are for free. Some apps have a cost for the premium version, but all of the ones that I'm presenting today, all of them are free. Then we have Quizzes. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Quizzes is an online app where you can launch different quizzes, and your students have to answer in real time. And the fun about this website or app is that it shows you a lot of meanings when you answer correct or when you answer incorrect. Let's do a demonstration, okay, here. Let's see. Let's join again, for example. I will need my code as a teacher. I will enter in my cell phones as a teacher, and then my student, I'm gonna do it in the computer, okay? Because it's asking me for a code. So as a teacher, I just go to my library in quizzes, in my quizzes. I choose a quiz that I want to show or I want to do with my students. I click in play live, similar, and then it would give me a code. Okay, so I enter as a teacher, and here the teacher version is giving me a code. Okay, it's giving me a code. So I enter the code as a student in my laptop, in my cell phone, in the computer room, whatever it is, and then we're going to start 4325, 4325, 432523. I proceed. I enter my name, Alex. What's actually my nickname? Alex. Alright, start. And then I wait for the teacher to start the activity. Okay, we're gonna start. And all your students will be playing at the same time. So let's do it together, everybody. Question number 1. Alright, that was correct. Not bad at all. Good. And it's on its own. I don't have to click on next. It automatically goes to the next one. Oh, here. I don't know, teacher. Let's see these. Oh, okay. The next one. How? Yes, now remember this. I was moving. Yeah, you got that right. Alright, good job. Alright. Oh, you're already playing with your cell phones. Nice. You're fast, Evan. Why are they? Are they? Yes. More people like that. Alright, so that was part of the game, okay? That's it. And there was an Evan also. Did you enter? Great job. Alright? It's very nice because it's very visual, okay? Now, all these 4, we need devices. What about something with no devices? Because I don't want to use devices, so I don't have right now. The last one that I'm presenting is Plickers, okay? To wrap it up, because we're about to finish. Plickers allows you to do this, but with no devices, only with cards. So if Daniela, could you please be a dear and help me? Okay. Just randomly to different people. Thank you very much. Take one card. Take one card, please, and pass the others randomly. Not for everybody because there are only 63 cards. Okay. So randomly, please pick one card. Sorry, yeah, that was quizzes. That was quizzes. And Plickers, yeah. Plickers is anonymous polling for quizzes, okay? And the only thing students need is a card. Only a card. That's it. Let's take a look at this video while you get a card.
Next one, you want to write this on your whiteboard. 6 plus 8 divided by 4 equals, write it on your whiteboard. Remember, we use PEMDAS. Parentheses, multiplication, division, adding, subtracting.
So the teacher poses a question. It's a mathematical question. Then the students do it in their notebooks. They find out the problem. She's trying to copy. No. Okay, so they answer, they find out. And then the teacher asks students to show me your cards, show me your answers. And the teacher scans the answers. And then immediately she gets the answers and feedback for the students. Because your card, all of your cards, guys, they have 4 answers, A, B, C, or D. Alright? Can I borrow one, please? So, first of all, the card has your name. Today, all of you have Harry Potter names because I love Harry Potter. So you have Harry Potter names. And for example, I am student 42. If I want to answer as letter A, I show with the letter A on the top. This is my answer A. If I want to answer B, I go like this. This is letter B. Letter C and letter D. There are always 4 options, okay? So let's take a look. I'm gonna ask you some questions and you have to answer with your cards, okay? Okay, I go to live viewing clickers, and then I here pose the question. Question number 1, everybody. I do it here in my cell phone, and it automatically will go there. Okay, and then there's a question, guys. What movie is known for the phrase "Let it go"? Ooh, individual, please. Just show me your answers. Show me your answers. As a teacher, I scan with my cell phone, and look, immediately I will get the answers very quickly. And I start getting all your answers. I only have to scan like this. Don't cover the cards, just with the fingers, be careful. There you go. You see? I'm reading all of your cards' answers immediately. My God, you don't haven't you seen this movie before? Because all of you are like red. There you go. Alright, good job. So then, look, Hermione, Fred, Hannah, Luna, those are your names. You already answered. I finish, and then I can see that only 4 people answered correctly. What? And then I can choose reveal the answer here. Yes, guys, Frozen. You can hide the answers, reveal answers. You can show a graph. Yes. Let's try another question, please. Aha! Who is this Italian singer? Who happens to be my favorite singer? Let's take a look. Let me get your answers, everybody. Answers. There you go. A lot of green. Good job, good job. There you go. Good. Good answers. Alright, green. I see a lot of green cards. Green. Good job. There you go. That's your answer. Good job. Green. Nice. Do you like her? Yeah? Alright, let's see. Let me reveal the answer. And the answer is letter A, Laura Pausini. 34 people answer A and only 3 answer B. You need to listen more. Okay, be careful about it. You see? And for that, your students only need the cards, and you just scan in the class. It's fun. It can be done in groups. You can use for what? Vocabulary questions, grammar questions, warm-up activities like what's your favorite movie? Any kind of questions you can create or you can get from the website. That was Splitter. Super fun, don't you think? Yeah, that was nice. So, are you ending the session like that, like, excuse me? Or like, what? Or you're like, success? Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry, Daniela, before you go, I know that you may have some questions, but we need to continue. Let me show you here, this is I have a handout to share with you, okay? I created a handout with 50 apps that you can use in the classroom, okay? So please send me a mail and I will send it to your mail. That's my mail, okay? Also the presentation. Questions, comments, suggestions, also send me a mail, please, okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alex, for this very nice and useful presentation. As we know, technology is a very powerful tool that we can use in our classes as teachers, right? So let's give Alex again a big round of applause. Thank you very much, Alex. Okay, so now we're going to have a break, and then we're going to return at, check.